in Georgia, who not from Georgia, just moving to Georgia, getting situated up. Hey, relax yourself, baby. What we in, the Wild Wild West or we in the jungle? Because I ain't in there one. Okay. Freaking white dude that set up, an older white guy, probably about 50 something. I was going to show it in my review, but they done already cleared it. He just set up the youngsters for the okey doke. Now, the okey doke is this. Back in the days in New York, they had these Haitian folks that jump in front of you and they slam on the brakes. Respect to all of those. Sagafed, Komoye, Sa Paso, all that shit. Sa Paso. Bottom line is, it was like I don't want to put it just on my black folks, so I'm just talking about what I know. So I'm just talking about what I know. So what I know was, back in the days, you know what I'm saying, that shit used to make the news. These motherfuckers will jump right in front of you, and then they'll slam on the brakes. Now, that shit happens still to this day, but motherfuckers out here bold as shit because they be trying it with big trucks and shit. And so, it's like, goddamn, you a bold motherfucker try it with a big truck, because if I'm in a big truck, thought about a funny story I'm going to tell later. This a point. I got a couple points I want to make, but I'm going to make some. Actually, I'm going to put some well thought out videos together to articulate my point. But this is my point, though. So, in these times in New York, they had this thing where these folks jump. You know, New York is a crowded city and shit like that. So, these bitches jump in front of you and they hit the brake. And you should hit the back of them and they get out all neck achy. There's about 5 of them in the car. So, bitch, all of them finna get paid. It ain't just no one of them. It was never just gonna be one motherfucker in the car. It's gonna be 5 motherfuckers trying to get a check, right? And I hate these commercials too, these predatory personal injury commercials, because I do believe that you should be compensated if you're injured in any kind of format. But I don't believe that advertisement should be go like they got advertisement so blatant up here where it be like, you in the wreck, get a check. What the fuck? Like, you in a wreck, get a check. How about fucking like make amends for the damage? That's where the money post like comes from. It comes from damages and future damages from being not able to work or injuries or shit that you're gonna be like your life is forever altered in some kind of way. Right? That's how I view the shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no sucker or no stranger to putting a lawsuit on the bitch ass. But one thing about me, I ain't never played a game. I was actually thinking about a certain agency, and I'll do this shit in the future that I want to endorse for free. Just because I think when you in the time of injury, that's the most vulnerable part of your life because you, especially if you black, because you feeling like you don't want a bitch to feel like, oh, I'm just trying to get a check or I'm just trying to get a quick come up. You want to validate to show that, hey, man, I work hard. Like, bitch, like, I've worked my whole life. Like, nigga, like, I've heard on jobs and shit that I ain't even report the shit because motherfucking, like, I wanted to come back and keep going. Sometimes you can't come and keep going. Sometimes you actually got to go to the hospital about your shit. Right? That's for any, like, laborers. I ain't talking about all you bossed up motherfuckers making easy money. I'm talking about niggas that actually work jobs they can get hurt on. Or not even just a job. It could be a car accident. So you, as a black person, you walk in with this fear of a motherfucker judging you. I say all that to say you be vulnerable to some people, and some lawyers, they shit on you. Like, most lawyers, they shit on you. They get the case and they just go to sleep on your shit. It's like they trying to plea you out to get the quickest settlement. It's none of this shit is. They not thinking about, I want to fight for this guy and I want to go to trial about this shit. None of that shit is on their mind. Their mind is, settle that bitch, get over. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to bring these motherfuckers up. Morgan and Morgan. I'm going to just say their name. I'm not going to make this about them. But if you motherfuckers heard of Morgan and Morgan, the biggest law firm, I know the commercial by heart at this point. Hi, I'm John Morgan. When I was young, my little brother Tim got in an accident at Disney World, and Tim got it really bad. They cheated Tim, and he caught the bad end of things, and it really infuriated me. Infuriated me so much that I, John Morgan, started a law firm so I could do the same shit. That's what he's doing. But that's not what the point is about. The point that I'm talking about is I just witnessed an accident, but I didn't want to stay around to give testimony to the accident. What happened was a young white kid, teenager. Well, he looked to be a teenager. Let's call him under 22. Young white male under 22. He in a stick shift. You can tell it's a stick shift because I heard him shifting. Older white male approximately 55. Nicer truck, way better truck. Like one of these. See, these motherfuckers, this is the whole genesis of this point of me starting this chat. Because I wasn't going to go live, but I said, I can't wait to talk about this shit before I forget it. He brake checks the kid for no fucking reason. Like, I'm talking about no. First of all, the kid is in a stick shift. If I had the time of the day, I would fucking really stick around and be the kid witness. Because the way the law is set up, is going to be making it look like the kid is the fucking, the person that caused the accident. The kid is not. This guy clearly set this kid up. This kid got to get in multiple gears. They're going uphill. This is fucking Georgia. You got to go uphill. The guy just slams on his brake with nobody in front of him. That's why I say shut out the white people. Kid gets out. No, the guy gets out first. So don't even claim this fucking hurt shit because you jumped out your car fucking quick as fuck. Almost to try to like get his face, get whatever things you need to garnish or gather. So I'm looking at the shit as it transpired because I had to yell at my daughter, don't run in front of me, hold my hand. And I'm like, look at this fucking son of a bitch. Like, you know, like I'm thinking I don't know who the person that hit him is until I saw the kid step out, young white kid. This is a kid that's young enough to be his child. You would think, mind you, the kid has like a C10, like a Chevy C10, little small ass car. This guy got like a big ass Chevy Silverado. His shit barely got anything. Now he do got slight damage to his metal bumper, but the kid's shit is fucked up the one with him. They actually pulling off. Now I don't know about y'all, but in Florida, you supposed to stay right there. There's no pulling off. It's motherfucking take pictures, right where the vehicle at. You gotta literally show what the fuck happened. So these motherfuckers pull off to the side to get their affairs together. And I said, man, kudos to how the situation is handled. It's just too bad the kid didn't know he was being sat up by a professional scammer. This old ass, now this is when the words get a little derogatory. This old ass cracker is looking for a come up. And this little white kid, poor little white kid, he don't know that he's in a fucking paid for vehicle. And this motherfucker's in a overpriced, you won't catch me buying no fucking truck after 2016. He's in an overpriced vehicle that he can't get his way out of. And he's waiting for the first gullible bastard to come along to help him get out of his fucking payment. So what I would advise you folks is coming to Georgia. It's not just a white thing. It just happened to be white kids. There are so many fucking fraud things. I just went through this thing. I can talk about it now because it's over with. A lady accused me. I never met her in my motherfucking life. But it took me forever. It took over a year out of my life and it cost me money to get this shit behind me. Never met this motherfucker. Her insurance company was hitting me up, trying to get insurance money out of me before I even got a summons to come to court. And all I could think was, how the fuck would her insurance company know the fuck? I never met this motherfucker. Then I go to researching because I'm very nosy. I'm like, I should be a private eye. Her fucking niece is a deputy. It's not a big town. Georgia has like fucking 150 counties. Now put that in perspective. Georgia has 150 counties. Florida has 67 counties. So what does that tell you? Florida has bigger counties, bigger populations in these counties. I say that to say in a small county, you never know who the fuck is related. It's easy for a police chief to be related to the fucking head drug lord. Not saying that's the case here. I'm just saying when it's a small place, you don't know who the fuck knows each other. Like the pool is easier. I can't go to NYC. I can't go to Atlanta. I can't go to Miami. I can't go to LA. I can't go to St. Louis, Detroit, and just get pool like that. But I could go to a Springfield, Missouri. I can go to a fucking somewhere in Arkansas and get that kind of pool. You don't know who these people. I say that to say when you're driving through rural America, not only do you got to drive for yourself, but be aware of scammers. This is scamming season. Scammers. I know all y'all white people like to make it like this is a new black thing. White collar crimes come from white people. This is what black people learn. Fucking the Ponzi schemes and all that shit. The scammers is out here and it's real. And these motherfuckers is looking to get you out of every cent, penny, dollar. And it sucks because had I not been with my child, I would have probably just stopped and just be like, hey, little fam, I'm your witness, little bro. I see you, little fam. I'm with you, little bro. I'm with you, little bro. Like, I seen the whole thing. I would have pissed the guy who scammed him off. Fam, you just slammed on your brakes. You ain't had nobody in front of you, bro. It wasn't no stop sign. I don't give a fuck if a roach was crawling on your lap. You just slammed on your fucking brakes out of nowhere. Who can anticipate? That's the scariest part about driving. You can anticipate all type of shit. You can even be looking through a bitch. Like when I drive, I like if I can see through the back of your back window, I look in the car in front of you. Sometimes I like to get to an angle where I can look around and see the fucking car in front of you. Because I want to see what they doing. I'm going to brake before you even brake. When I see the car in front of you braking, I'm going to brake before you even put your brake on. I'm going to drive for you. I done been in situations where I was able to duck an accident and the person behind me hit the person in front of me. I'll say that again. The person behind me hit the person because I got the fuck out the way. For one, you shouldn't have been driving on my ass like that. And for two, fucking, it's defensive driving. I got to protect myself. So just watch this shit in Georgia because like it just seems this, and I've driven through at least 35 states, 38 states. This shit is by far in Georgia the fucking worst. It's not even close. You would think South Florida because South Florida is a melting pot and it has all these people coming from different countries. And don't get me wrong, Haitian people in South Florida, the fucking worst drivers you ever fucking can fathom. You can never nigga, your skills will be on 30, nigga, 50, 100 after you've driven around Haitian folks. They jump in traffic, no turning signals, left, right, up, down. Bitch, you can be going 80 miles, they jump in front of you going 5. No kind of fucking sense of awareness. With that said, these motherfuckers in Georgia is by far the worst drivers I've ever seen in my life. And when I think about when I was in Arizona, the courteous drivers I've ever seen in my life is West Coast, Arizona, New Mexico. These are the type of people that when they going slower than you, they get out your way. They don't just hold up the lane. They get to the right. They pass only from the left. They understand faster traffic is supposed. They understand the road rules of shit. These motherfuckers don't understand how road rules work. It's like who giving out license up here? Who giving out fucking license? These bitches can't drive. 2 hands on the wheel, full attention, and can't drive. All they do, they just don't want to drive and they want to scam. That's why Georgia has the highest insurance. Out of the fucking 50 states, Georgia got the highest. Why does the fucking, this shit ain't even I don't think Georgia's in the top 10 populated states. Why is it the #1 highest insurance rate? These bitches can't drive. Or they just scamming. So when you come to fucking Georgia, if you plan on getting behind the wheel, just know you're subject to a lot of motherfuckers looking for a quick come up. A quick come up. And you don't know who the fuck they know. Stop parting me for all this cursing, but I'm just mad because that seemed like a kid that dad let them get the vehicle. Dad, like, got a heart. See, when you get of age, race is prevalent forever, especially in America. But you're able to look at things full spectrum because I didn't see a little white kid. I seen a kid that's young enough to be my child. And I seen a dad that worked hard as fuck. Hey, son, here goes your first summer to drive, man. And this kid's busting his ass, doing what he got to do, paying attention to the road, doing everything lawful, and comes this scamming old bastard his dad age, just slam on his brake out of fucking nowhere. That shit, like, it got me, like, so much other things I want to talk about. I want to talk about business, because my daughter got mad at me, because this place that I like to take my daughter to, they're closed, and their landlord is doing them horrible. It's a business. Now, to the landlord, his argument, you got to get paid. Business or not, you got to pay your rent. You got to pay me. But I think this place is so much beneficial to the kids because this is all my daughter was thinking about. This is all she really wanted to come to Georgia for. My daughter, that's all she wanted to. All she would talk about in Florida. She don't even want to talk about Dave and Buster's. And Dave and Buster's, to me, as an adult, got way more shit to do than this place. But because this place allows the kids to have fun, they got a great business model. And I hate to think their business model is what cost them default on their rent. But their business models is once you pay for it, the kids to come in, they there for the day. Now, that was gonna be my video, and I'm gonna make a video about it, talk about like the business economics of it, and how I think sometimes cities should step in when it's a situation like that, and the city should look at it like this place serves the better good. It's an actual attraction to the city. Trust me, it's an attraction. It lures people from outside places. What's going on? It lures people from outside places to actually want to come visit. And anything that detracts from an attraction, you should, as a city employee or city leader, want to keep that. So that's my thing. Like I said, man, if y'all plan on getting on these, I'm sorry about that, Mom. All right. If y'all plan on getting on these roads, man, just watch out for the scammers, bro. Like, it's if you gotta drive 15 miles per hour in a 45 just because you don't trust nobody, do it. Because these people is out here trying to get a quick come up off y'all. And I'd be damned if it be me. So that's that. Finna go home and cook like a responsible parent. Even though I just got my baby her Chick-fil-A. Yeah, so let me see. We got enough grease. We got flour. I should get a little egg. Cause you know when you get that egg, that chicken stick better. But I'm finna make. I told my baby, I say, you want me to make chicken tenders and chicken nuggets, or do you want Chick-fil-A? I forgot what word she said, but she was like, "That's an awful plan." I was like, "What's an awful plan?" I was like, "Me cooking?" She like, "Yes." I said, "You know what? Hey, look, pay attention." I said, I say, if it was anywhere else but Chick-fil-A, I would be offended. But if you're gonna tell me my chicken don't taste better than Chick-fil-A, I'm gonna respect it. Because at the end of the day, that's Chick-fil-A, the greatest chicken of all time. So I can't compete with them. Now if I had their flour, I can compete with them. Because I know how to make the chicken taste like that. I just don't know how to get that flour, that breading, the way they got that bread. Anyway, man, love. Yes, ma'am. Love, gun. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on, boo. Stand in front of me, back. Thank you, boo.